Ladies and gentlemen, families and friends, a very warm welcome indeed to Rochester and to this degree and award celebration ceremony of the University of Kent, which is held in this amazing setting of Rochester Cathedral. The ceremony will start soon, and it begins with 3 processions: the graduates, the academic staff, and the Chancellor. We'll all stand for the last procession, and I'll give you a signal so that you know when to do that. Now, this is going to be an exciting, spectacular, and memorable occasion, and we want you all to have a truly wonderful experience during the ceremony and to see each and every graduate celebrate their achievement. To make sure this happens, I would like to ask you a really big favour, that you remember all those around you. So please don't block each other's view by standing up, moving around, or leaving your seat to take photographs or videos with phones, cameras, or iPads. Also, could you now make sure that your phones are switched to silent? Thank you, everyone, and have a truly fantastic time.
Distinguished guests, colleagues, and especially our graduates, I declare this degree celebration and award ceremony open. Please be seated. Today we are celebrating the achievements of those who have completed academic courses, and I want to thank the Dean and Chapter for allowing us to use this absolutely wonderful venue of Rochester Cathedral as the setting for today's ceremony. And as Chancellor, I want to welcome everyone who's able to be part of our celebrations here today. This is a very special occasion. I say that every time we have a ceremony here because each one is, of course, very special. It is the culmination of so much hard work and dedication. You should be rightly proud of your achievements. But this one is extra special. 2 years ago, our lives were turned upside down when the pandemic struck. We had quickly to rethink so much of what we'd taken for granted: how we work, how we learn, teach, undertake research, interact with one another, and so many other things. But you all showed extraordinary resilience and commitment to complete your studies in the most challenging of circumstances, and we are very proud of how you rose to those challenges and overcame them. So, today is extra special for us. You've waited patiently for this moment, and for us, it's wonderful to see you back and to be able, finally, to offer you our warmest congratulations today. I also want to thank family members, friends, and other supporters who are here to join in this celebration, as well as those who are not. All of you will have provided support in so many ways for our graduates, for which you too deserve our thanks and congratulations. I'd also like to thank those members of the university staff who have supported you throughout your studies and in your broader life at the university. Many of them are here on the platform or volunteering in the cathedral, but there are countless others who've also contributed to your success today. It is our community, our family, the staff and students together that make the University of Kent such a successful institution. So, graduates, I'm proud to see you here today. You are proof, if proof were needed, that Kent students are truly extraordinary. We've seen that demonstrated throughout the pandemic, when everyone pulled together to look after each other, supporting each other through periods of isolation, keeping one another safe. Many of our students and staff worked hard to support the fight against COVID. Some contributed through the production of essential PPE or through their research. Others, including those students who remained living locally, were on the front line of support for the nation as healthcare workers, delivery drivers, supermarket staff, or as volunteers in the community helping those who were shielding. We are so proud of their work because it says something very important about our institution, about who we are, and the values that we hold dear. I hope those same values have stood you in good stead since you left Kent, and that they've helped you as you've begun to make your way in the world. We know that they've helped you become resilient and patient, but I hope too that they have helped you become confident, curious, creative, aware of your place in the world and of your responsibilities towards others. I hope your studies and your experience at Kent have helped you to ask questions and to reflect critically, to be accountable for your actions, and to behave with integrity and with respect for difference. We live in a changing and challenging times, but on this day, my greatest hope and belief is that Kent has given you, our graduates, everything you need to embrace change, not just your certificate and qualifications, but more importantly, the knowledge, values, confidence, and determination to meet every challenge. Of course, it helps to have great teachers, and we have some of the world's leading academics among our staff with a passion for passing on their knowledge and research skills to their students. Our researchers make a difference in the world, working across disciplines to tackle some of the world's great challenges, whether big or small. They'll have made sure you were up to date with the latest ideas, the cutting-edge thinking that inspired and, I hope, challenged you too. This is what universities are for. We're here to make a difference, to transform lives, whether through an education and student experience that fires your imagination so that you can make your mark in the world, or through outstanding research that changes the way we look at things, or through working with local communities to bring about positive change. That work continues, I'm proud to say. We launched our Kent and Medway Medical School, the first medical school in the county. It's now in its second year, doing extraordinary work to prepare a new generation of doctors to meet local needs. We've launched our 3 signature research themes to meet global challenges in these key areas: future human, migration and movement, and positive environmental futures, and to engage wider communities, policymakers, businesses, the public, to help find answers to some of the most important questions we face. Our Institute for Cultural and Creative Industries recently launched Creative Kent to make our wonderful creative offer more accessible to students and staff, but also to take that offer out to our county and beyond so that all can enjoy the fruits of what we're so fortunate to have on campus. And just a few months ago, the world applauded the news that Professor Abdul Razak Gurna, formerly of our School of English, an alumnus of the university, and a great and inspiring voice for tolerance and inclusion, had won the Nobel Prize in Literature, our second Nobel Prize in just 5 years. We cannot guarantee a Nobel Prize for everyone studying at Kent, but it does seem to help. So, graduates, I hope you're as proud of our university as we are of you. Keep in touch as alumni. It is our honor and pleasure to mark your success and to wish you well on your future path, wherever it may take you. Finally, I hope you enjoy your rite of passage as you cross this stage. Please feel free to clap and cheer and be joyous. It is, after all, as I said, a celebration. Having waited for so long for this moment, you deserve to enjoy this day to the full. This is your moment to shine. On behalf of all my colleagues, I wish you every success in the future. Thank you. I now call upon the Dean of the Kent Business School to present candidates for the award of degrees.
Most Honorable Vice Chancellor, to you and to the whole university, I present this candidate from the Division of Computing, Engineering and Mathematical Science.
By virtue of the authority committed to me, I admit this candidate to be presented and celebrated today.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science with honors, Kahil Khalis Pabla. Most Honorable Chancellor, to you and to the whole university, I present this candidate from the Division of Arts and Humanities.
By virtue of the authority committed to me, I admit this candidate to be presented and celebrated today.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with honors, Sadia Nakikabia. Most Honorable Chancellor, to you and to the whole university, I present these candidates from the Kent Business School.
By virtue of the authority committed to me, I admit all those who are about to be presented and celebrated today.
Akuga Abenkwa. Abiola Abujere. Priscilla Abigail Abunkoli Akuadai. Michael Adam Porter. Olofumito Abindepi Adereni. Alejon Adolfo. Joseph Akano. Karen Atkas. Melia Julian Armstrong. Oluwatobi Oluwumula Thomas Arioya. Dylan Shansomba. Pavan Karu Badesha. Jashagran Sin Baines. Faisa Bilal. G. Anthony Bradbury. Jamala Kunle Aluwa Majowa. Amy Sarah Kenute. Jasmine Cherry Rassi. Rebecca Clark. Daniela Lauren Cosa. Macy Samar San. Kamar Kaur Park. Sanisa Edwards. Anas Egbajabi. Joel Antonio de Bonaventura Fernandez. Navjob Jill. Chloe Singhai, Bobby Griffith. Amol Gural. Jasan Murren. Aurelie Haig. Francesca Hagen. Ruby Catherine Cora Hamilton. Jaku Hassan. Asu Harum. Ragevi Juraboran. Georgie Allen Josie. Jace Camp. Mandana Kabam. Kiri John Constantino. Mamata Kukamaran. Sivani Kumar. Anastasia Lander. Gloria Weiji Lowe. Giuseppe Leone. Tira Lewis. George James Leavitt. Harry Alexander Ludovica. Marco Alexandro Macri. Joshua Mahabu, Lemuel Mays, Katerina Magalsova Makush, Kanem Alcock, Thomas Michael Marlowe, Dacia Matthias, Aliyah Mattis Revenue, Ronnie Terrence May, Kumba Morton Manju, Cordelia Jim Honisako Moore, Samuel Morley,
I now call upon the Vice President of Student Engagement of Kent Union, Caroline van Eldik, to speak on behalf of the staff and the students at the University of Kent.
Honourable Chancellor, distinguished guests, members of the University, friends, family, and most importantly, our 2021 graduates. Thank you so much for having me here today. It's an honour to get to share this special day with you all. I would first and foremost like to start by offering you a resounding congratulations. Milestones of great magnitude are always worth celebrating, even if they are a year late. What this moment means for most of us cannot be overstated, and I'm so happy that we're all here together in person, surrounded by people we love. However, not everyone has been able to make this journey with us, and we have lost friends and family along the way. I would like us to take a moment to applaud them and remind ourselves of how proud they would be of us today. This time last year, we could have never predicted what the future would hold. We were working on our final deadlines, preparing our last presentations, submitting our dissertations, and spending far too much time in the library revising for exams. We completed a whole chapter of our lives, finished our degrees, and most of us actually did so from the comfort of our own bedrooms. So despite that somewhat anticlimactic finish to our degrees, you should all be extremely proud of what you were able to achieve during one of the most challenging times of our lives. Today, we're not only here to celebrate your graduation from Kent, but we're also here to celebrate all the outstanding accomplishments you've been able to achieve since receiving your certificate in the summer of 2021. I know that many of you haven't seen each other or the university in probably a year or even more than that. And now that we're all here together, the cathedral filled with a myriad of memories, I would encourage you all to think about all the good times, like watching the sunset from the dockyard with your friends or having those deep, meaningful conversations in the library while you were meant to be studying. These in-between moments are what really shape your experience here at Kent. Whereas COVID took away so much of these moments during our time here, it did also teach us many valuable lessons, provide us with new experiences and realizations, and helped each of us grow in various different ways. I would like to share with you one of the lessons that I learned. Before COVID, I did not like small talk. In fact, I avoided it at all costs, and I'll let you know why this is relevant in just a minute. Before COVID, I felt like I was living life at 2x speed. I was always in a hurry to go somewhere and do something, so running into an acquaintance along the way felt like the biggest inconvenience. I was so focused on myself and my plans, my goals, and achieving them at whatever cost, that life felt like a constant competition. It was a race of who could get ahead the fastest, who could complete the most tasks, or who could accomplish the most impressive things. And I thought I needed to do this to be successful, to be happy. But that lifestyle wasn't sustainable, And like many of you, I was exhausted and burnt out. And then lockdown hit us. Our lives suddenly paused, and almost immediately our survival instincts kicked in, and we saw society come together and work towards a collective goal. We stopped competing with one another, and we started caring for each other. We became selfless, and our purpose was to keep each other safe, sane, and alive. It felt like everyone was working on the same group presentation, and for once, everyone was actually pulling their weight. We came together like a community. With every challenge that the years threw at us, and there were many, we grew closer and closer together. Interactions, though they were less frequent, became more meaningful, and we took every opportunity to check in with our friends and our families. Going for a walk or even going to the grocery store became the highlight of our days. COVID completely shifted our priorities and our focus, and we learned to find joy in things that we had once been taking for granted. And this is why I no longer avoid small talk. I appreciate those small moments, like running into a friend on the high street or having a chat in the gym, and I encourage you all to slow down, to take your time and live life at your own pace. Continue to inspire and be inspired by others, because the people you meet have the ability to change your life in so many different ways. Despite the uncertainty and insanity, you will cherish these years at university and the people around you for the rest of your life. For what makes Medway so special is the people in it. Each and every single one of you has had a unique experience at Kent, and these experiences have helped you all grow physically, mentally, individually, and as a community. You've overcome obstacles like no other class of graduates ever has before, which makes it so extraordinary to be here today. The class of 2021 is intelligent, empathetic, brave, and resilient. I hope you carry these strengths with you wherever you may go. So dream big, work hard, and don't forget to make time for joy in your life. Congratulations again to the unbreakable class of 2021.
I now resume the presentation of candidates from Kent Business School. Safia Kawangi. Sonail Mustaki Narari. Amy Ngagi. Haingo T. Ngugen. Olga Adinsova. Ikechi Owe. Kinseli Kenjiga Ourogu. Benjamin Okema. Samuel Opong. Temilayo Oriapa. Frida Onsu Sompong. Princess Hannah Oliverson I. Ojede. Ajayi Pandai. Matthew Robert Payne. William Christopher Pierce.
Tim says you can slow down.
Yeah. Mohamed Ismail Jassin Said Panto. Nizal Kalum Pereira. Nima Radhakrishnan. Navia Ranjan. Michaela Ellen Alice Mojet Robert. Aman Raif. Sen Sahin. Alina Sahesh. Louise Saunders. Bernard Adrian Sultan Schooling.
8083.
Denisius Bene Senu. Oliver Philip Silver. Joseph Thomas Skyfly. Liana Cassidy Smith. Winnie Sobolensky.
9280.
Antonella Estaca. Her Mary Laura Maria Strud. Nevachain Travamawasa. Rickson Torto Green. Kaklase Vignawaran. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Panagio Chancellor. Alexander Daniel Michael Cloutier. Sad Gafford. Ali Mostani. Sana Mustafa. AJ Ombo. Kabandi Singh. Samuel Sojamurkin. For the degree of Masters of Science, Olewama Nifemi Tulawa Lopi. Adedotun Ezekiel Akindele. Oladipo Apisinelli. Atanga Ani Awa. MD Rocky Bull. Huai Husan Chiu. Amin Fano. Jonathan Richard Gardner. Rutando Ciela Gotora. Adejumoke Kofawawa Jiboru. Eleni Laceridi. Joanna Semendo Costa Tavares Magro. Makawala Jamie Tomimele. Esther Oluwakubawi Olenremeju. Miles Leonard George Owen. Superaza Scott. Francesca Vesosi. Lauren Amy Wild. Zoe Temisan Sion.
Now, will all the graduates celebrating their awards today please stand? Well, this has been an occasion of great celebration of your achievements, and I wish the very best to each and every one of you. But throughout this ceremony, you will have been roundly applauded by all those who are here to support you. So now it's your turn to reciprocate. Will you please applaud them in return? All right, well, just a minute. I mean, this is one of the greatest buildings in Western Europe, and frankly, that was pretty feeble. Come on! Yeah. That's a bit more like it. Thank you. Thank you. Now, you will, of course, always be welcome to return to the University of Kent. We have one of the most extensive and lively alumni associations of any university in the United Kingdom, which I hope you'll join and be active in. Finally, may I thank each and every one of you for coming here today and wish you all a safe journey home. I declare this ceremony closed.